And there was a story that I saw last week on Good Morning America or one of those shows that I was watching where he talked about how he hired a makeup artist to disguise him so he could go out in public because he didn't want to be recognized.
Yeah.
And then he realized he hated it not being recognized.
Oh, really? That's funny.
So he hired somebody to do like prosthetic face and stuff like that on him. And he said that it was the worst thing that he could have done because he loved being recognized. And
That's
he said
really
nobody
funny.
recognized him, but
No one's asking for autographs. This sucks.
yeah, it's like you defeat your purpose of being a celebrity. I'm watching Danny Austin
in Vail.
she's with her family. Cute family. Looks like a nice family, huh?
I would be an absolute psychopath if I ever met Brittany Broski.
Oh, like we all have those people that it's just,
I love you so much. I love you so much.
You would be. Wait, who was it that you said?
Brittany Broski
who's
or like Trixie Mattel.
Okay.
Yeah, both of those. I would absolutely lose my mind.
So those would be the two that would get you.
There are more.
Yeah.
Here's okay. So like the three of them are all friends: Brittany Broski, Trixie Mattel, and Katya Zamolishchikova. If you're a fan of Drag Race, you know the last two. But Ellen texted me at an airport in LA, and she was like, "I'm standing next to Katya," and I was like, "Get up, bitch!"
I would be standing next and not know who the hell she's talking about. I'd be like, excuse me, you just cut in line in front of me.
Trixie Mattel is the second richest drag queen in the world.
I still don't know.
Call me crazy. I don't know. Okay, let's put it this way.
2 HBO shows.
Would you recognize
she looked just like Danny Austin to me.
Would you recognize Cade Cunningham?
Yeah, for sure.
He's my drag. He's my drag queen. I would love to meet the Haktua girl. Like, if there any way I can meet the Haktua.
I have a great story about her in this dirty, by the way.
Could you imagine, by the way, you're out in public and you meet the Haktua girl and you don't even realize it's the Haktua girl and she's the most talked about person right now?
You get me?
So what do you do if you see Danny or not Danny Austin?
Brittany Broski.
Brittany Broski. Do you walk up and?
I would honestly just try to burp in her face because I feel like she would appreciate that. If you know her, she would be like, hell yeah. Or Jenna Marbles. I would die if I met Jenna Marbles. I would just beg her to come back to the internet. She stopped making content like 2 years ago, and I've been depressed ever since.
Megan be like,
well, you see, cause you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then I walked away. I'm like, what are you wearing? Why'd you say that?
You should have
Why'd you
Smith.
ask that?
Smith, go up and say something to her. What's up, Chris?
Good morning. Well, several years ago, you guys had a contest, and I brought Chef Robert Irvine on the air. And Chef Robert is so approachable. He'll be the first one to tell you. If you see me in an airport, you stop me as long as I'm not running late for an airplane.
Is that like what, a Food Network chef? Because I at the time I probably didn't know who it was, and I don't know now.
Correct. Yeah, you and Shannon, you both chatted with him along with the other crew. So what's his?
He does
Slim.
like the
Slim was.
Slim was excited.
Slim was amazing. Yeah,
okay.
Oh my God, he was a big Food Network.
It is funny the person that gets you excited. You know what I mean? Like the person that you're like excited about.
He's the Restaurant Impossible guy. He goes in and transforms like dining restaurants.
Yeah, I've worked on a show for 7 episodes. I worked on. So.
I mean, listen, I'm gonna go on record and I'm gonna say this: there are probably a few celebrities that would make me speechless. The Pope, Jesus Christ, and Oprah. That would probably be me.
And Oprah.
And Oprah.
Oprah's a good one.
Those would be the ones. I probably wouldn't know what to do. Yeah, if I ran into them. But there are some times where you see us like a sitcom star, or you see like
somebody random,
a movie, like Danny Trejo, the guy that he
just whooped somebody's ass.
Did he really?
Oh yeah.
That guy, he's like the bad guy Mexican guy in all the movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, 4th of July, he had a little issue.
Did he?
Nuts on somebody.
Oh, well, hopefully it wasn't somebody that came up to him and said, "Hey, I'm a big fan." But that does that is weird when people look at what we do as it being celebrity, and it's honestly extremely flattering.
Yeah,
I love when people come up and say something.
Yeah. So do I. And it's so sweet when people are like, "I'm so sorry to bother you. I probably look crazy." I'm like, no, I would rather you come up and introduce yourself and say hi, because obviously we love meeting people, then send me a DM later like, I was watching you from my restaurant table, but I was too scared to come up. I don't like that.
Do you ever do the thing where somebody comes up to you and in your head you're like, don't be weird, like this, like don't set the this might be the only time they ever meet you, and don't be weird, don't.
My family loves to make fun of me for the moment that I saw somebody that, they're kind of fumbling around looking like they wanted to come up and say hi to me. And they're coming up, and I'm like, oh, this is so great. They come up, and the person goes, Jay Towers. Oh, my God.
That's crushing.
Joe thinks that is the funniest thing ever. It was. Seriously.
That was crushing.
It was the absolute worst.
Mojo in the morning. Full of faces for radio and makeup.
This is Mojo in the morning.
All right. It is the